Once upon a time, there were three little pigs named Penelope, Paul, and Peter. The pigs lived together in a creaky, leaky, eensy-weensy, moldy old shack. One night, while the pigs were sleeping, the old ceiling started to crack, and boom! Peter's hammock fell on Paul's hammock, and Paul's hammock fell on Penelope's hammock, and all the little pigs fell down on the floor.
That's it,
Said Peter.
This old shack is falling apart. It's time that we each get our own houses. Strong houses that won't fall apart.
What happened?
That crack in the ceiling made my hammock fall.
This old house just isn't as strong as it used to be.
You can say that again.
This old house...
Paul, it was just an expression.
That does it. We can't live in this old shack anymore. We need to live in stronger houses.
Oh, a house that doesn't fall apart sounds so nice.
Where am I?
Paul, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. And that knock on my noggin gave me an awesome idea. We should get our own houses.
It's time we each get our own house.
It is definitely time to move out of this creaky old shack.
I just had the weirdest dream. I dreamt I was falling.
You did fall, Paul.
Oh, no wonder it seemed so real.
The three little pigs decided they would each build new, stronger houses of their own. The first little pig loved to play games, so she decided to build her house out of playing cards.
Oops, looks like I forgot some cards. Great work! Are you a professional builder?
The second little pig was a baker, so he decided to build his house out of his very favorite food in the world, cotton candy.
That's my cotton candy machine. Go ahead, take a piece and add it to the house. Thanks for helping me build my house. Help me build my house. Get some candy from my cotton candy machine and stick it on the house.
The third little pig was a construction worker. He knew all about building strong houses, and he decided to build his house out of bricks.
My brick house is almost done. There are more bricks that need to be put in place. Can you fill in the holes with the bricks on the lawn? Are you a brick mason or something? You finished building my house.
That night, the big bad wolf came creeping up to Penelope Pig's house and knocked on her door. Little pig, let me in, said the wolf. Penelope thought surely the wolf had come to gobble her up.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
She cried. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, said the wolf.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Huh?
It means no way you're coming in here, Buster.
I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. Little pig, let me in.
Oh no, that big bad wolf must want to come in and eat me. Uh-oh, I hope my house of cards is too strong to blow down.
I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Uh-oh, will it be game over for this little pig?
The house of cards wasn't strong enough. The big bad wolf huffed and puffed and blew the house down. Whoosh!
My house of cards?
Penelope ran and ran until she came to her brother's cotton candy house.
The wolf wants to gobble me up.
Said Penelope.
Don't worry, he won't be able to get us in here.
Said Paul. Outside, the big bad wolf came creeping up to Paul Pig's house and knocked on the door.
Little pigs, let me in.
Said the wolf.
Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins.
Cried the pigs.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Said the wolf.
I do not want to play this huffing and puffing game again. Do you think the wolf can get us in here?
Come on, sis. The wolf can't possibly blow this house down. What could be stronger than cotton candy? Why would you blow the house in when you could just eat it?
Paul, don't give him any ideas.
It's a good thought, but I'm really trying to cut down on sugary snacks.
Oh, gotcha. Wait, why aren't we letting him in?
I'm pretty sure he wants to eat us.
The house of cotton candy wasn't strong enough. The big bad wolf huffed and puffed and blew the house down. Whoosh!
Who would have thought a cotton candy house could be blown down so easily?
I guess our houses just weren't strong enough.
Penelope and Paul ran and ran until they came to their brother's brick house.
The wolf is trying to gobble us up.
Cried Paul.
Don't worry. He won't be able to get us in here.
Said Peter. Outside, the big bad wolf came creeping up to Peter Pig's house and knocked on the door.
Little pigs, let me in.
Said the wolf.
Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins.
Cried the pigs.
Nice strong construction. This doesn't look so good for me. Little pigs, let me in.
Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins.
What is it with you pigs and the chinny chin chin? Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Thanks for taking us in, Peter. But I'm pretty sure the wolf is gonna blow your house down too.
This house? I'd like to see him try it.
We're doomed, bro. If the wolf could blow down a cotton candy house, then what hope is there for a brick house?
Paul, we'll be fine. This house is too strong for that wolf. Do your worst, Mr. Wolf. This house is too strong to blow down.
We'll see about that. I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Said the wolf. But the house of bricks was too strong for the wolf. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't blow the house down.
I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Ha! Do your worst, you big bad wolf.
Game over, Wolf. That's Little Pigs 1, Wolf 0.
That wolf's not getting in here.
We're safe, thanks to your strong house, little brother.
Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can mention it a little bit more.
Your strong house saved the day, bro.
Thanks.
All this excitement is making me hungry.
That gives me an idea. Pizza delivery.
Oh, yeah. Just a second.
No, don't answer that. It's the wolf.
But he said he had pizza. No pizza?
No, if you open that door, we'll be the snack.
It's no use. I can't blow your house down.
That's because it's too strong.
Can't blow down house.
Mr. Wolf, you're not going to gobble us up today.
said Peter proudly.
Gobble you up?
Asked the wolf.
I don't want to eat you. I just need a house where I can stay.
The wolf explained to the pigs that he loved candles. When it was time for him to build a house of his own, he had made it out of wax. But the house of wax wasn't strong enough, and on a hot day, the wax house melted away.
You're not going to be able to gobble us up today, Mr. Wolf.
Hold on. Gobble you up? Gross. Why would I want to do that? I just need a place to stay.
In the future, maybe you can just ask to come in nicely instead of all that huffing and puffing business.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Wolf, you can live with me.
Thanks, but I think I kind of blew your house down.
Oh, yeah. Bummer.
I guess blowing down houses isn't really the best way to get a room for the night.
Mr. Wolf, you can stay here tonight.
Gee, thanks.
The next day, Peter gathered materials to build strong new houses. Penelope's new house was going to be rectangular with hearts painted on it like a playing card. Paul's new house was going to be pink and round, just like cotton candy. And the wolf's new house was going to be tall and thin like a candle.
The name of the game is house building. Put the bricks with hearts together to build my house.
Put the pink bricks together to build my house. Use the blueprint as a guide.
If I promise there'll be no more huffing and puffing, will you help me build my house? Put the white bricks together to build my house. Use the blueprint as a guide.
Try a different spot. Try a different spot. Try a different spot. Try a different spot for that, Pete. Great job. That brick will help make the house nice and strong.
Now that they each had their very own, very strong houses, the three little pigs and the big, not-so-bad wolf lived happily together in their homey, comfy, cozy new neighborhood.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the new neighborhood. You're all welcome to visit me in my house anytime. There's just one simple rule. No huffing and puffing allowed.
Wow, this is delicious. You're a champion lemonade maker.
Oh, thank you.
You have a very nice house there.
Thanks. I'll have you for dinner sometime. I mean, I'll make dinner for you. I wouldn't eat you. It wouldn't be very neighborly. Lemonade. Here you go.
Thanks, Mr. Big Bad Wolf.
Now that we're neighbors, it seems a little weird to keep calling you the Big Bad Wolf.
Oh, please. Call me Reginald.